Hi there. I wanted to give you a little of the view from the hammock today. I've been laying in this hammock all afternoon, listening to these amazing jungle birds, tropical birds. Oh my God, they are awesome. Maybe they'll come back and sing while I make this. And looking up into these trees, the greens, the softness, and yet the hardness of the jungle landscape. I wanted to share this with you because here I lay, feeling such incredible bliss. I have had the most awesome couple of days. Following the hardest part, following surrender, I have just been triumphant. I walked so far yesterday, I didn't even know how it's possible because I was pushing uphill forever, climbing, and it was not much shade, and Kike had to be carried because he was feeling a little too hot. It was so hot, and yet I just kept going, and I arrived so far. I traveled so far yesterday. I stopped and got a hot meal, and it was midday, and normally by midday I've got to be camping. But I don't know, I felt like I could continue, and I had to continue. There really was no place to stay. But I did it. I continued, and I kept walking until about 4:30 in the afternoon. When I sat down, I had gone so far, but there was still no place to camp, and I saw this area I thought was going to be passable, but it was gated. And I sat down on the stool and I said, well, I don't know. I'm just going to sit here for 5 minutes because I can't get in there. It's all locked up. It looks gorgeous, and it's the first place I've seen for 7 hours. But what can I do? And as I was sitting there, this wonderful man came down and invited me in. And I've got some video of him and his ranch. And I spent the night there, and I got to see him working with the animals, and we talked all night. He was awesome. I'm a little bit in love with him. He was awesome. It was so beautiful there. He had all these fruit trees and animals and birds, and he was so gentle with them. I was really enamored, and it was blissful. And then I got up this morning and started walking, and I've had nothing but people handing me food all day long. It's been amazing. People running out to stop their car and run out to give me a bag of apples. And a lot of the food has been the food I can eat. It's just been awesome. A bag of gorditas, a bag of apples, a bag of churritos. It just been amazing. So lovely. And we're having these awesome conversations. They're all very enthusiastic and very supportive. And they totally get it. And they totally support me. And do you know why all of this wonderful triumph is happening? Because I returned back to my understanding of myself as an expression of the divine, and that nothing that had been happening to me was bad in any way, that it was all good, it was all good for me. And when I got back to that energetic space, it all was good. It all was good for me. And this trip is turning out to be the most extraordinary adventure of my life. I am so profoundly grateful for every moment of every day of what I've been experiencing. I hope you live whatever your dream is, no matter how crazy everybody thinks you are for following that dream. I hope you live your dream, because I'm telling you, this is freaking awesome, and we could be friends. Love you. Talk soon.